Steve is sitting on his gaming chair and he's on the 7th hour of playing Fortnite. Didn't you say you was only going to play for half an hour? When he lost his game, one of his teammates told Steve that he's a femboy with bitches. But I take testosterone supplement and I took the vitamin pill my mummy gave. Shut the fuck up, Steve. So he gets pissed off, takes off his shirt and looks at himself in the mirror. Even though Steve came out of a wound and male, he starts to develop woman-like features like wide hips, gyno, and noodle arms. Many young men are in a similar position of Steve and they have 1/5 of their great-grandfather's testosterone. And they don't know how that happened. And if I'm being honest with you, a lot of it is not even your fault. Our generation got fucked over the most out of any of them. So if you have low testosterone, yes, it is partly your fault, but also ever since you were born, they're trying to make you have low testosterone. They tried their hardest to make us feminine little p***s. When Steve was like 6 going to school, when he would talk with his partner, they'll be like, oh no Steve, don't talk. Actually, matter of fact, don't talk this whole class, cross your legs, sit there like a good boy. Or, oh no Steve, don't go that far with the bike, you might fall off and you might hurt yourself. Or how everyone got a participation trophy, making us less competitive when, since the dawn of human time, men are in this world to compete and they take that away from us. Of course your testosterone is going to be low. Maybe your parents did this subconsciously, but they don't really know what damage that will do to you when you're older. But there are still like a solid 5% of the population that has normal, healthy, high levels of testosterone. And it might be you. These signs of high testosterone, I'm going to do both. So physical and mental. And these I'm going to try and involve the least genetics possible. Because there's so many different signs of high testosterone. But a lot of them is mainly genetic. This obviously still involves genetics. It's impossible to not include factors like environment and genetics. But this is very linked with testosterone. Alright, let's get into the video. Number 1 is physical strength, and just physical strength in the gym. Maybe you have this friend who is similar size to you and you both start a gym at the same time and you can lift a lot more than them. That is a really great sign of high testosterone. And obviously there's genetics and size involved. You can't compare with your friend that's double your size, but his wrist size is the size of your head. Obviously he's going to lift more than you and you might have higher testosterone. But if there's people similar to your size and you lift greatly more than them, then that's a huge sign of high testosterone. So genetics are involved, but not as much as muscle mass. Muscle mass and strength are not the same at all. So with muscle mass, it's heavily influenced by genetics. Mainly it's myostatin that will determine how much muscle you put on, but strength is directly correlated with testosterone. Number 2, and this is probably the biggest sign out of all of them, is competitive behavior. If you have high testosterone, high free testosterone, you have strong androgen status, you have high DHT, I guarantee you're competitive. And the reason why it's so simple, testosterone was made for us to reproduce. It's not for muscle mass, it's not for increased mood. Those are all what you get to find a partner. That's why when you have higher testosterone, these good traits go up. The whole point of testosterone is to find you a mate so you can reproduce. So back in the day, how did you find the best partner? Is you be the best hunter and gatherer, you be the best whatever you're doing. Well, back in the day, they would fight each other, kill each other to find the best partner. But obviously nowadays it's changed. But if you like to box, if you like to compete in racing, if you like to play chess, if you like to compete with someone, there's a very high chance you have high testosterone. Number 3 is having more muscle in the neck, shoulder and trap region. And the reason why, not like, for example, like chest, is because these muscles that I mentioned stores a lot of androgen receptors. And androgen receptors are what basically binds to the testosterone molecule to make it work. So let's say you had 1,000 nanograms of testosterone and you had 0 androgen receptors. You have no androgen activities. You won't get any of the benefits of testosterone. So it needs to actually bind to the androgen receptor for it to work, alright? When you have more of these androgen receptors, you tend to store more muscle on the shoulders, the neck and the traps. That's also why people could have the same training routine. One's natural, right? And he's training and his neck, shoulders and traps are average. And then as soon as he takes steroids, takes TRT, even when he keeps the training the same, those 3 muscles just blow the fuck up. Because now he has a lot of androgen receptors. Okay, that has been the end of the video. If you want more people on this self-improvement journey, you want them to learn about testosterone, fitness, and everything you're into that I talk about on this channel. You by liking the video and subscribe, it would boost the algorithm, which will increase the likeliness of you finding a self-improvement brother in real life. So it will benefit me and you if you engage with the content. I'm out. Bye.